Hi everyone, it's me Spring, the fiber enthusiast, and welcome back to my fiber studio for another podcast episode number. I hope everybody has had a fantastic week and is looking forward to a nice weathered, exciting weekend. Looks like rain here, but we'll see what happens. You never know. Give it 5 minutes, it'll change. Welcome everybody that has come and joined the fiber studio here just recently. Thank you all for coming. And I hope that you find something that suits your fancy. I want to also, of course, welcome back all of my returning fiber enthusiasts. Thank you guys for coming every single week and hanging out with me and seeing what I've been up to. This week has been full of little projects and working on one larger project. Not real large, but larger. So last week I showed y'all a new hat pattern, a knitted hat pattern that I have, and told you that I was working on the math part of the cowl because it's a matching set for a future project. And when I mean future, I mean literally June. So there will be a crochet and a knit set coming. This is the knit set. This is the hat that I showed last week. And here is the matching cowl. Okay, so that is for June, but I finished the cowl, made the cowl this week, actually. Also, I had some Rollags left over still from previous spinning, and I don't know where that hat is, of the hat that I made just like that one, except the brim was a little bit smaller. Well, I needed to spin up those Rollags, and I did that. So that way I could make some more Rollags and spin some more. On the spinning note, we'll stop and pause there. Thursday, this coming Thursday, I was mistaken this past Thursday for whatever reason. I was getting my dates mixed up and I ended up having to cancel my live because I was unprepared to do an actual spin and chat live. I was more prepared to do interview style live. So, yeah, I'm very sorry for anybody that was looking forward to the lambs and not able to because I didn't have it, because it's actually this coming Thursday. I am so sorry. I am terribly sorry. It was my complete mess up. But thank you for bearing with me. And I appreciate all the eye rolls. I know, I do it myself. It was my mistake, and I'm sorry about it. So this coming Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, May 5th, is the Spin and Chat live with my guest. And the guest is Amika, and she is just amazing. And I have been keeping an eye on her, and she does have some lambs that have hit the ground. So hopefully we'll get to see those lambs. I think so. She's really, really cool person. Okay, so that's what I did for spinning. That talks about Thursday past, Thursday future. And now we'll move on to some more of the projects that I worked on or finished this week. Let's see. I'll go ahead with my April socks. I did finish my April socks on the day of the 25th, which is the day that Miss Linda Simpson would like to have pictures of them by so she can make a video of everybody's socks. So I will show you, open it up so you can see the actual pattern. So there's the pattern, and I finished them. So that's my April socks. They are awesome. They fit wonderful. They're comfy. And I wasn't sure about all of the crisscrossing on top of my foot and being inside a shoe. So I'm kind of looking forward to a little bit, seeing if I can wear them in a shoe. If not, then they'll just be pretty socks to wear around the house. On the note of socks, we will move on to the next sock project that I did this week. Back in July of last year when I blew my knee out, the pair of hand knitted socks that I had on that I made myself wore a hole in both of the balls of the socks, of the feet. And the reason was because I was working on a hillside like this. So I was constantly putting pressure on the balls of my feet. And when we got home from the hospital from me blowing my knee out that day, I got my socks off and realized that I had a hole in each one of my socks. And I was like, great. Well, I finally got around to fixing them. So this week I did the darning swatches over the top of the socks. Excuse the socks. They are clean. They're just worn. They're like a couple of years old now. But I did those. And let me turn them the other way. So yeah, I fixed my socks. So now I can wear them again. Darning. I'm not great at it, but I can get by with it. It's weaving. So, I mean, I do weave, as some of you have seen recently, and are waiting for the last video of my weaving. That comes Monday. It's okay, it's coming. It is coming Monday. But yeah, the darning is basically, you're doing a woven pattern on top of your knitted project. So, I mean, it's not hard to do, or you could do it over the top of denim jeans or patches on shirts. You can do all kinds of things with darning. But, so anyway, rabbit hole. I fixed my socks, and in the process of doing that, I did do a tutorial on how to use a darning disc and how to darn. Like I say, I am not the greatest at it, but we can get the job done. And also, this week, I was waiting for a video to upload, and I decided to do a leaf motif. And then I was like, well, I'll do that as a tutorial. So that's coming up, and I've got it sewn on here. It's not like really, really pretty on here, but I had to make 2 more roses. Yeah, 2 more roses. And there will be a tutorial on the roses as well. But while I was waiting for the video that I needed to upload, I think it was for the darning, I made the basket, the leaf, and the rose, and it's my button basket. And I just crocheted the basket with, you know, a simple basic circle at the bottom with your increases. And then I did, you know, back loop only to create an edge, and then kept the same stitch count all the way around for the height that I wanted. And then I did the reverse single crochet crab stitch on top. That's all I did for this. It's super, super simple. And I did it in blanket yarn, so it worked up really quick. But I turned it into, yeah, a button basket. So I did that this week. And those are more tutorials that I've worked on. You know, I constantly working on tutorials, trying to stay pre-scheduled. If you have any suggestions for things that you would like to see, and it can be knitted, tatted, crocheted, or woven, or even blending fibers or spinning yarn. Whole list of stuff there to pick from. If you have any suggestions or something that you would like to see out of those that you haven't found. If I have a video, I'll suggest it, or I'll make one. So just let me know down in the comments section if there's something that you've been poking around and can't find, or haven't found a tutorial that suits your needs. I understand that. I have totally done that myself. I've looked and looked and looked and looked all over for a specific something, and what I found didn't work for me. So I had to ask somebody else, will you please help me out here? And one of those people was Katrina's Creations. She is awesome. And when I needed help and I couldn't find a video, this was before I even started YouTube, I couldn't find the answer to my question. And I asked her, is there any way that you could make a video explaining how to do this? She did it like that. And she said, the video won't be available for 2 weeks, but here, you can watch this. I was able to finish my project in no time. Thankful to her, you know, thankfully for her, because it was something that was put in a way I could understand it. So yes, there are hundreds and hundreds of thousands of the same like videos, but that doesn't mean that everybody is going to pick up on any of them. So that's why there's so many. A lot of us learn very differently, and I know I do. So I may explain something the way that I understand it, and it work for somebody else. So yeah, please, by all means, don't ever be afraid to ask somebody if they could do something, because you're not getting it, you're not understanding it. A lot of YouTubers will absolutely gladly try to help you out and make some kind of video that will help you understand. And if that wasn't good enough, we'll try to get another one, make it even more. By all means, put down in the comments section if you have a request for any type of video. I'm always looking for some feedback to let me know what you all have on your mind and what you would like to potentially see or what you're thinking about. So we're getting way too long in this video already, so I'm going to hurry up and finish this. The last thing, no, not the last thing, my last finished object I did, well, waiting on another video to upload. I worked on this. And this is another Lissa Conley pattern, like that over there. That is locking filet crochet, and this is mosaic knit. So I absolutely love her patterns. I'm a Lissa Conley addict. If that even makes sense. So I love her patterns. Now, real quick, I will grab the shawl that I'm working on for my mother with my own pattern, if you'll bear with me. Okay, so you can kind of start to see the cables a little bit better here, and the lace work. And I've also started on the decreasing section, and I will be decreasing the lace side all the way to the cables. So we're going to start off wide and narrow up to this width, the width of my cable section. And it is a keyhole scarf pattern there. And this is my own pattern. I've been arguing with it for a long time, but I think I finally got it coming together. It's working up nicely now. I'm really, really happy with the way the cables are starting to look. I was very annoyed with them for a long time, but now it's starting to come together and work out nicely. And I still have quite a bit of the green left, the larch green. I still have quite a bit of it left, so that's great. I'm wanting a long strip of the amber, which was like a gold color and had like a little bit of this burgundy in it. I want that to finish it off nice and neat down the cable section. Maybe even just a little bit of lace, but not a lot. So we go from this garnet color to the larch green into the amber. But this is a pattern of my own, and with my own hand spun yarn, and it's for my mom. So that is it for this week. It is very long as it is, and if you have to, throw me in 2+ to get through it all. All right, everybody, I hope that you have a wonderful weekend, and I'm going to see you next week. I look forward to seeing you next week. Until next time, everybody, be blessed and be a blessing. Bye for now.